show you how great I am.
I'm gonna float like a butterfly and sting like a bee. I am the king of the world.
And I'm better now. I'm experienced now, professional. I done something new for this fight. I done wrestled with an alligator. Fast. Last night I cut the light off in my bedroom. Hit the switch, was in the bed before the room was dark. I'm so mean, I make medicine sick.
I am the greatest.
You are tuned into the best. It's no other than G5 Jeff TV. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. All social media is in the description box, and please hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I drop that heat. Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury, everybody's looking forward to it. Everybody's hype for this fight. Looks like it's definitely going down, and this is a fight that was kind of unexpected because everybody was expecting Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, but you know, there's a rumor out there that Anthony Joshua turned down a guaranteed $80 million. Listen, for $80 million, I don't care how the fight goes. If I'm Anthony Joshua, you walking out of there with $80 million, you set for life. You know, you are set for life at the end of the day. And that's especially if he would have won both fights against Deontay Wilder, then that would have set him up for a Tyson Fury fight. You know, so he could have fought Deontay Wilder twice and then fought Tyson Fury, and he'd have been set for his career. He'd have been up $100 million, you know, in 3 fights. But maybe they trying to plan it out where he's going to try to get, you know, $80 million in 1 fight, you know, except for 2. So you never know how Eddie Hearn is trying to strategize things, you know, from a business standpoint. I try to stay out of that, you know, but you know, Anthony Joshua is definitely on the outside looking in terms of this situation because, you know, he's the unified heavyweight champion of the world, and nobody's talking about Anthony Joshua. Not over here in the States. We talking about Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury. That's the matchup. That's what we talking about. And we definitely talking about them now because they just had their, you know, shouting match, yelling match at the weigh-in of the Carl Frampton, Luke Jackson card. And like I said before, I feel bad for Carl Frampton because nobody's talking about that Carl Frampton, Luke Jackson fight. And I think somebody in my comment section for one of the other videos basically said, why was nobody talking about the Carl Frampton card? And I'm like, the reason why nobody's talking about the Frampton card is because Tyson Fury done took over the card. Like, that's supposed to be a feel-good homecoming fight for Carl Frampton, and I'm not saying that that's not the case in his home country, but in the surrounding areas or the people from the outside looking in, like, that's the Tyson Fury show. That's the Tyson Fury card. It's the Tyson Fury show because Deontay Wilder's there, and it's the potential big heavyweight clash. So that's the answer to that for the person that actually asked that in the comment section. I forgot the name. But getting down to this fight, if this fight happens, if Deontay Wilder wins this fight, does this validate his resume? Does this validate Deontay Wilder's resume? I mean, Deontay Wilder is undefeated. Only one person has lasted 12 rounds with him. And then he came back and knocked him out in the rematch. And that was Bermane Stiverne. Perfect record. Knockout percentage of like 99.99999%. You couldn't craft it no better. I mean, this is video game type shit. Undefeated with a 99.999% knockout ratio. Like, this is Mike Tyson type shit. But the thing that everybody criticizes Deontay Wilder about is the competition, the resume. What bodies do you have on your jacket? That's what they criticize Deontay Wilder for. Now, let me get into that. Wilder got a lot of cream puffs on that resume. Do not get me wrong. He definitely has a lot of cream puffs. Now, I think what happened, and I've talked about this in the past, I think with Al Heyman, I don't think he realized what he had in Deontay Wilder, so he moved him slow. And then I don't think Deontay Wilder and his team necessarily was going to Al Heyman saying, hey, give me the best guys right now. I think they was just following along with the game plan. So when people talk about Deontay Wilder's resume, I don't get upset at it, you know. But when you look at it throughout history, every fighter has a bunch of cream puffs on there. It's just when they get past the cream puffs to build up the record, then that's when their career starts, because then they start facing, you know, gatekeepers and, you know, contenders. And then, you know, if they're lucky enough to get to the championship level, they're having championship level fights. Every fighter has cream puffs on the schedule. But with Deontay Wilder, if he beats Tyson Fury, in a lot of people's eyes, Tyson Fury is still the undisputed champion of the world. He did not lose his belts in the ring. He lost his belts outside of the ring, and they ended up getting stripped from him. Anthony Joshua is where he is because Tyson Fury had trouble outside of the ring. Let's get it clear. So technically, Anthony Joshua is the unified heavyweight champion of the world, but in reality, you can make a legitimate case that is Tyson Fury. So if Deontay Wilder defeats Tyson Fury, then that would be Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury back to back. Let me repeat that. Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury back to back. Now they tried to discredit Deontay Wilder for the Luis Ortiz victory. Before that fight, Luis Ortiz was the most feared man in the heavyweight division. Nobody wanted to fight him. He was the boogeyman. Once Deontay Wilder signed up to fight Luis Ortiz, of course, everybody comes up with every excuse in the world talking about how Luis Ortiz is old, this, that, and the third. I'm not impressed. But then as soon as Luis Ortiz gets a victory in his return fight from the Deontay Wilder loss, of course, now he's the boogeyman again. Deontay Wilder may have the most haters in boxing. He might have the most haters in boxing. I was getting ready to say he's up there with Adrian Broner, but Adrian Broner gives people reasons to hate on him at the end of the day. But Deontay Wilder beat the boogeyman of the heavyweight division, and that was his signature fight. That was his defining moment fight. But then if he beats Tyson Fury, he would have beaten the boogeyman of the heavyweight division and arguably still the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world in the heavyweight division in back-to-back fights. Hell yeah, this legitimizes his resume, because those two victories alone is bigger than anything he's ever done in boxing. And that combination of Luis Ortiz and Tyson Fury back-to-back, now Deontay Wilder has a legitimate case to go to Anthony Joshua and say, hey, listen, big boy, this is a 50-50 fight in terms of the purse. This is 50-50. I'm the A side, not you. So I actually think with this fight with Tyson Fury, if he wins this fight, and he wins this fight against Tyson Fury by knockout, I think it's going to be even more difficult for the Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua fight to happen, because, see, when they was arguing before, it was just strictly about money. It was about location first, and then Deontay Wilder was like, I'll come over there to you, I'll come to the UK, I'll come to your neck of the woods, and then it became money and who was going to control the event. But see, now, oh man, crazy. It's going to be absolutely crazy, because now Wilder's going to legitimately want 50-50. Deontay Wilder's going to want A side. Deontay Wilder is going to want the fight to be in the States. Even if they sign a 2-fight deal, he's going to want that first fight to be in the States. And Deontay Wilder would have a legitimate point. It's a gift and a curse with this Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury fight. We're probably going to get this, but if Deontay Wilder wins and wins impressively, I don't know if Anthony Joshua hops in the ring with Deontay Wilder, and I don't know if Eddie Hearn wants to let it happen. I think Eddie Hearn wants to milk Anthony Joshua for as many paychecks as he can get until he has to fight Deontay Wilder. But trust and believe, a Tyson Fury victory definitely validates Deontay Wilder's resume. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. G5Jeff TV, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Please share this video, support your boy. Support good content at all times. I appreciate y'all. Peace.